This week on Worldwide Gaming, I review How to Survive. Join us to look at the top 10 Japanese role-playing games. We go to the global GameJam in Homegrown. And Vince versus Go-Karting. Hello and welcome to Worldwide Gaming. I'm your host Ryan.
I'm Vince.
And I'm Liz.
And it's times like these, Vince, I kind of really like working here because we're actually going go-karting for Vince versus.
Yes, we are. We're going to go go-karting and we're going to compare it to the good old 64 Mario Kart.
Awesome. And also, Liz, you went to GameJam.
Yeah, GameJam's really cool. Basically, they give a bunch of developers 3 days to make a game, and they don't sleep, and at the end of it, hopefully they've made a game.
All right, but before all of that, we're going to go to the forecast.
While Japan has already seen this release, the Western world is awaiting Drakengard 3, due to be released on PlayStation 3. This game could go either way, with a long-range forecast proving difficult to pin down. Cloudy with a slight chance of rain as we take a look at creatively named X, releasing later this year for Wii U. Giant robots are tipping the scales with a 3 on the WG barometer. We'll be keeping a weather eye open as we prepare for upcoming pirate release Raven's Cry, available soon for PC, Xbox and PlayStation. This game is set to be colder than your ex's heart.
Mayday! This is the Coast Guard Station, Brands Point, Scamper VL2841. Coast Guard Station, Brands Point, Channel 16. Your trajectory is fine. Keep your course. Over. Coast Guard, please confirm. Green, right ahead.
You'd be hard-pressed to find a zombie game that actually evokes the feeling of being in the middle of a zombie horde. Especially now, since it seems like every other game released involves zombies in one way or another. How to Survive captures the feeling of being alone and using any scraps of material to survive quite well, even if it is a bit rough around the edges. The game starts with your ship being guided into a reef where it is destroyed and you are washed up on shore. From there you meet a small group of shady characters as you try to find a way off the group of islands you have found yourself on. These characters will give you missions which usually boil down to fetch quests, and while a little on the boring side, the game's weird sense of humour can make them pretty enjoyable. One particular mission had me finding a missing cat for an old lady. Upon finding the cat dead, I had to stuff its skin with feathers from a dead emu to fool her into thinking it was still alive, so she would give me some valuable information.
Big bag for Coco to get great treasure. Big bag with animal hide.
How to Survive functions somewhat as an isometric dual-stick shooter. With melee weapons, you can hold down the attack button for a critical strike, and with ranged weapons, you can focus your aim with a left analog stick longer than you normally would for a devastating headshot. You can also run very short distances with the right trigger if you find yourself in the middle of some zombies without any ammo. All of these abilities take how hungry, thirsty, and tired you are into consideration, and need to be tended to if you plan on surviving. Everything in the game is explained to you in guides left by the questionably voice-acted Kovac, with some rather gruesome and hilarious cartoons. I found myself actually laughing out loud at some of them.
My guide is a thorough training program to help you survive the most extreme environments. It contains all you need to combat the zombies. Good luck, and see you soon, survivor! Remember, unarmed combat is useless against these monsters. Always use a weapon.
Besides the cartoons, the graphics are nothing special. The islands are made up of dense bushes, swamps, and sand-filled beaches that look passable. Yet the zombies themselves look noticeably worse. The lighting effects at night can look quite good, however, when you'll need to stick by the light of campfires, torches, or your flashlight to avoid getting eaten by special zombies that only appear at night, and the overly aggressive horde. After you've collected enough items, you can start to combine them to create powerful weapons. Although you can find blueprints for these throughout the game, if you know what items to combine, you can create them straight away, or you can just randomly try to combine things until you get something usable. Some of these combinations are a bit illogical, but it's really satisfying when you cut down a row of zombies with a boomerang you made from just 3 bones and a piece of flint. While there definitely are a few things to like in How to Survive, if you take a step back and look at it as a whole, the amount of backtracking, fetch quests, and out-of-place voice acting just doesn't seem worth it. Even with the low price tag, I couldn't recommend it.
When you sense night coming on, check for your flashlight. You won't want to be caught without it in the dark.
What's up, guys? Enjoying the show? Check us out on Facebook where we upload a whole bunch of funnies and gaming content, and even previews for upcoming episodes. Go to our YouTube to catch up on said episodes, and go to the website to check out everything else we're up to. Stay tuned.